if you've been trapped in being a good girl. It's December 2017. I'm in the car. My husband is driving me to the holiday event of all holiday events. It's Mary Kay's caroling party. Everyone in the neighborhood will be there, and I'm wearing my finest bling. And my girlfriends will be all decked out in their bling too. Patrick's not going. It's okay. He drops me off. The house is alight with garland and colored lights. As you step inside, she has this grand Victorian. She has poinsettias. I mean, she's been decorating for days. Poinsettias hanging off the border. There's garland and lights, garland hanging off of chandeliers. You've never seen anything like this. She has the largest Christmas tree that you have ever seen indoors. And we live for this party. Everyone brings in a dish. And, you know, it's like this is just, when you get to sing Christmas carols, what's better than that, right? So my daughter's being dropped off by my husband, and she's bringing her boyfriend, and she's so excited about sharing this tradition. This has become part of our family tradition, going to this party. As I catch her in the crowd, we walk towards the room with the piano. Fa la 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 la. Oh man, the singing is about to start. But wait a minute, I see Patrick. My husband Patrick, I thought he wasn't coming. Something's off about him. You know, it's one of those things, you've been married 29 years, you know how to read the body language. Then my daughter kind of leans in and she goes, "What's up with Dad?" And I'm like, "You know what, Kate, don't worry about it. It's fine, it's fine." As the night progresses, they leave earlier, and I stay behind to clean up. And when I show up at the house, my phone buzzes. It's my daughter. She's asked me to stop by her bedroom. I'm like, okay. So I go, take off my bling, get comfy. I go into her room. The girl is visibly upset. She's like, "Mom, you've got to put a stop to this. He's disrespecting you, and he's disrespecting us. And you can't do what you normally do and pretend everything's okay." Oh my God. We protect our children. We protect our children from what we don't want them to see. But she was right. But my life was good. I had a good life. 3 amazing kids, a great career. I have a house. I love my house in Brooklyn. But what kind of example was I setting? Preserving it because it looked good? It's 1971. Mitchell Projects of the South Bronx. And I'm with my 4-year-old brother in the bedroom that we share, and I could hear my mother saying, "¿Están listos? ¿Están listos?" "No, Mommy, not yet, not yet." We gotta get dressed, we gotta get dressed. So I go into the closet, and I was a Catholic school kid, so the closet's pretty much full of uniforms, but we gotta take out our good clothes. I get out my dress, my tights, my patent leather shoes, barrettes in the hair, helping my brother get himself all dressed up. We're not going to a family party. We're not going to church. We're going for a doctor's visit. Because my mother is of the belief that you have to look like you respect yourself in order to receive the respect that you need. So basically, we're not going to get good medical care unless we walk in there looking good. But I'm a good girl. I'm a good daughter. I do what mommy wants. It's 2005. My 11-year-old son gets invited to go on a vacation to Barbados. Who sends their 11-year-old son with a family that you don't know out of the country? Not this Puerto Rican mom. But yet, the other mom said yes already. Gosh, I don't want my son to be disappointed. What do I do? What do I do? I'll take the time off from work. I offer to be a chaperone. I'm going to help with these kids. Okay, different country, passport. Okay, we're good. Because that's what a good mother does, right? You don't want to disappoint your child. We land in Barbados. This woman who was taking these kids on this trip, she starts talking about her itinerary. These kids had no part of that itinerary. Thank God that I went. What were they going to do, hang out by themselves? So I figure it out. We have no car, so we're taking public transportation, figuring out beaches. I keep the kids entertained. I figure out the meals. Because isn't that what a good mother does? I want my kid to be happy. I want him to be accepted by his friends. I want him to create memories, good memories. I am a good mother. 2013, Thanksgiving. At this point, I've been married for many years, and I could manage putting together a holiday meal. But my mother-in-law and her sister prepared all the holiday meals. But it's obvious that they can't carry that on. It has to be shifted to the younger generation, and basically in the family, that's me. But you know what? I could do this. I can manage this. I mean, I've been cooking alongside them. I know their traditions. I know their recipes. I've got it. So delegate, cousins helping. We've set the table. Take a deep breath. Oh my God, the food smells delicious. Oh, the table looks so beautiful. Oh, the family's all smiling and talking. I pulled this off. And then I got this feeling come over me, and I'm like, there is no Vasquez in this Romano Thornton meal. I did not figure out how to instill my traditions and share them with my kids. The Vasquez was missing. You know what? I did what needed to be done. My family needed this tradition to be carried, and that's what memories are made of. I am a good wife. We're back to December 2017, and I'm in front of my daughter, and I know she's right. The truth is, I'm a good daughter, I'm a good mother, and I'm a good wife. But I can't accept less than I deserve. And you know what? He's not a bad man. There was no cheating. There was no abuse. But I knew that he didn't want to get old with me. I wasn't the one. And at that moment, I can't be good anymore. This shit's about to get real. So I walk up the stairs to the bedroom, and I nudge Patrick awake. Patrick? And he looks up, and I'm like, you gotta leave. And he was confused for like a little bit, but it sunk in. He knew exactly what I meant. And without saying a word, he took his pillow and he went downstairs. Because I can't accept less than the love that I deserve. It's 2018, summer 2018. I'm at Lincoln Center. The salsa music is vibrating. Yeah. And I'm there to dance. Been texting with my girlfriends all day long, but nobody could make it. But you know what? I knew at that moment that my desire to dance was greater than my fear of being alone. And so there I was, scanning the crowd because I needed a partner. But you gotta be careful, because you don't want to have any trouble with any of the ladies on the dance floor. So, and it's such a varied crowd. You know, there's 20-year-olds, there's 60-year-olds, the little abuelitas and abuelitos are dancing over there. And I spot from the corner of my eye a dapperly dressed man, head to toe in linen pastels with a hat. And he wasn't Latin, but I could tell by the way he was moving his foot like this, that man could dance. So I make my way over, and I kind of stood. There was no lady hanging around, so I figured he looked free. And I said, "You strike me as somebody who likes to dance." And he looked down at me and he said, "You read me right." And I said, "Well, may I have this dance?" And he gave me the broadest grin and just put out his hand. And off we went, swirling around. It was magical. I know that my mother would not approve of me being there by myself. A single woman asking a man to dance. I know that my children are uncomfortable with this social life that I'm leading. Not even my friends and community that I hung out with understand the need for my change. But this Eileen, she wants extraordinary. And I refuse to accept less than I deserve. So who wants the next dance?